So I'm David Hayes, guest conductor for this week at Berkshire Choral International, and I'm currently music director of the New York Choral Society and the director of the Mannes Orchestra and director of orchestral and conducting studies at Mannes School of Music in New York. I think the most important thing coming to a week like this, it's not only the beauty of making all the music together and exploring these pieces from a musical standpoint, but I think it also becomes very much a kind of a learning process. There's such great satisfaction when you really understand the structure, and then as you're singing it, you kind of illuminate that structure for the audience. And this process over the course of this week gives us enough time to really dig in and really get to know the piece in a way that I think is very satisfying for everybody. One of the things that is nice about Berkshire Choral is that it allows you to connect works with specific venues. Not every piece is appropriate for every kind of venue, and I think that particularly this week that we have here in Newport, the repertory that we're doing, these Bach and Mendelssohn pieces they're very dramatic, but they're also smaller scale, and the idea of putting them in a very large venue, even if you had a large chorus, there's a sense of intimacy that you would kind of lose with that. And the place that we're going to be performing them, this very historic church in downtown Newport, is appropriate because it's the right size venue for these pieces. This is not a very large church. It's the right intimacy of venue for these particular works. And I think that's one of the great advantages that Berkshire Choral has is of using the locations to find the right piece for the right venue. Ultimately, it's just the communal spirit of wanting to come together and sing with other people and enjoy making art together.